From the City of Gaithersburg, we have City of Gaithersburg Council Member, Council Vice President Jamil Hernandez. City of Gaithersburg Council Member Neil Harris. Lisa Henderson. Jim McNulty and Robert Wu. Thank you. Also from the City of Gaithersburg, City Manager Tanisha Briley. Assistant City Manager Thomas Lonergan Seeger. Assistant City Manager Karen Turner. Director of Planning and Code Administration Greg Mann. Did I miss anyone? Oh, Councilmember Lutke is here too. Welcome everyone. So now as our first speaker, which none of this could be happening without, please welcome County Executive Mark Elrich.
So, interesting use of a podium here. Let me do this. So today we're celebrating the beginning of a project that's going to revitalize the Lakeforest Mall area and create a modern and accessible transit center in the process. Lakeforest Mall was an iconic part of our community. It opened in 1978, remained here for 45 years. It was the largest mall in the county at the time, even bigger than the Wheaton Plaza when I used to hang out there. And its closure marked the end of an era for the county. This project carries forward the legacy by transforming the old Lakeforest Mall into a vibrant, bustling community with housing, shopping, entertainment, community gathering spaces, and the new transit center. And this huge parcel, it's about 100 acres, will serve Gaithersburg's more than 70,000 residents and all the folks around it, and is sure to draw many visitors, just as Lakeforest Mall did in its prime. The new transit center is going to be located on the other side of this development, closer to 355, marking phase one of the transit center development. And the county's put forward a down payment with WRS Realty. When the drainage pond is removed and things are graded, then the county will complete the purchase and buy this parcel from WRS. Once complete next year, the county will purchase the land. I want to thank Maryland State Delegate Julie Polakovich-Carr and District 17 and City of Gaithersburg Mayor Judd Ashburn for their support in securing funding for this important phase of the project. We know that access to high-quality public transportation can transform communities by encouraging economic development and providing public health and reducing greenhouse gas emissions. And the transit project is part of a larger county strategy to support enhanced transit services that are higher in frequency and get you where you need to go faster. And if we do it right, there'll be a day when more people will choose transit over a car because of the efficacy, not just the lower cost. The new transit center is going to serve as a hub for the future 355 Flash Bus Rapid Transit buses that will eventually run from Bethesda Metro all the way up to Clarksburg. We're working on the central section of the corridor first, from Montgomery College Rockville campus to the Germantown campus, and that's where this project fits in. Flash Bus Rapid Transit is going to support smart, sustainable growth that uplifts the community and promotes economic development. But with this growth, our goal is making sure we have emissions-free bus fleet by 2035, and we need the infrastructure to support public transit if we're going to make this work. We know we're going to grow in population and jobs. How we grow really matters. Our roads cannot continue to handle massive additions of traffic. We need other ways to move people. Fast, dependable public transportation is needed to support our growth in the way the cars can't. And with faster connections by prioritizing buses with dedicated bus lanes, giving them priority at traffic signals, and building destinations like this one is going to be a destination, are the things that are going to make Bus Rapid Transit work and help it support the communities that it runs through. We welcome WSC Realty, their investment here and their collaboration on this project. We are really glad we got to the point that we can do this signing, because the strategic land acquisition is essential to building the kind of community that we envision for the county. We were looking at alternate sites for the transit center. Nothing was comparable in value and importance as this site is. So I'm really glad we got to the point that this is what we're doing. It's going to be a great project, and I look forward to coming here for the, I guess, probably groundbreaking on the mall, and then a ribbon cutting, on the new development, and then ribbon cutting on the new developments. You guys in Gaithersburg got a lot to look forward to. Thank you.
Thank you, County Executive. Always looking out for the interest of Marylanders, please welcome Maryland Delegate Julie Palakovich-Carr.
Good afternoon. I'm State Delegate Julie Palakovich-Carr, and I'm proud to be one of the elected officials representing Gaithersburg as well as Rockville in the Maryland House of Delegates. And I also serve as Secretary of the Maryland Transit Caucus. I just want to start by really thanking our county executive, our county council members, the mayor and council in Gaithersburg, as well as our partners in the development community for your vision and leadership in ensuring the transportation needs of our residents continue to be met here in Montgomery County. We know that public transit is a key part of so many of our residents being able to get around, to be able to get to work, to be able to get to a doctor's appointment, to take classes at Montgomery College, and just to run errands that are part of our normal everyday lives. Because for many of our residents, they are not able to afford a car, and taking local buses like the ones that serve this site, which is such an important link in our transportation network, really is key for people to be able to get around and to live their lives. The Maryland Transit Caucus, for those who aren't familiar, is a bipartisan, bicameral group of more than 90 legislators. We are united in our commitment to advancing legislation and state policies that promote public transportation and having a modern, efficient, effective, and equitable transportation network that serves the needs of all Marylanders. And I'm very proud to live in a county and to represent 2 municipalities that represent those needs of all of our residents and making sure that they are able to get around. In the last several years, the state has made some important commitments to public transportation, including here in Montgomery County. Been very proud that we've been able to bring back some additional dollars to help support the new network for bus rapid transit that is planned and is underway throughout the county, and we know that this site is going to be an important part of that network as well. So again, I thank everyone who's had such a key role in making sure that this project moves forward.
Thank you, Delegate. Serving as mayor of Gaithersburg in 1998 until November 2014, when he resigned upon his election to the Montgomery County Council, so we're definitely within an area he knows very well. Please welcome Council Member for District 3, Sidney Katz.
Thank you and good afternoon. Today is another example when government and private businesses work together, so much good happens. Today is an important moment for Gaithersburg and for all of Montgomery County. It's not just about moving a project forward, it's about honoring a place that has meant so much to so many of us and setting the stage for what's coming next. As many of you know, I was born in Gaithersburg, as was my mother. I have been a resident here all my life, and as was mentioned, I was the previous mayor. I've seen our community go through many changes. We watched with great anticipation the opening of Lakeforest Mall in 1978 and how it became an important part of the community. Families shopped here, teenagers met here, seniors walked more laps inside this mall than most of us have walked anywhere. And when the mall closed, many people wondered, what's the future? What's it going to look like? It's in the city of Gaithersburg, and we knew that it was going to be handled properly. It's going to be difficult. Lake Forest was never just a mall. It was a gathering place. It was a memory maker, and a point of pride for Gaithersburg and the rest of Montgomery County as well. And today we are showing that its next chapter can be just as meaningful. This is about people. It's about creating a community that is easier to get around, where people readily access transit to get to their jobs, doctor's appointments, shop, and enjoy a meal in our restaurants. It's about supporting the seniors and for them to stay in their neighborhoods. For parents who need dependable transportation options, and for the young people who want to build their lives right here in Montgomery County. Reliable, accessible, and modern transportation is essential for a strong local economy. When residents can move freely, when businesses can count on customers and employees reaching them, everyone benefits. This redevelopment effort is a major step towards strengthening economic opportunity and long-term vitality for Gaithersburg and all of Montgomery County. None of this happens without partnerships, and we want to thank so many. Thank you to WRS for their work to ensure that this property can serve the public, and for being able to purchase Lake Forest. Those of us who know the history know that was not easy. Several other groups tried, but they were successful. And through their effort, they were able to purchase the various parts of Lake Forest and make up that was made up of several different parcels and owners, and bring it to being the group's sole owner. And I want to thank publicly County Executive Mark Elridge and the Director of the Montgomery County Department of Transportation, Chris Conklin, for keeping this work moving forward. Thank you to my colleagues on the County Council, and we have three of them here today in various districts. In an at-large, we have Councilmember Laurie Ann Sales, who's at large. We have Councilmember Marilyn Balcom, who's a 2nd district, and Councilmember Dawn Lukey, who's a 7th district. And all of this area comes together. And I want to thank Mayor Judd Ashman and the City of Gaithersburg Council and their staff for their leadership and vision with care and intention. And of course, we want to thank the state of Maryland. This area, we're at District 17 as we speak, but literally right across the street is District 39. And we certainly want to thank Delegate Julie Polakovich-Carr for all of her hard work on this as well. This is what progress looks like when government, community, and private partners come together. We are honoring Lake Forest's legacy while preparing for a future that is more connected, more vibrant, and continuing to welcoming for everyone. And we thank you for proving once again we do our best work when we all work together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilmember Katz. So this is our second recent press conference in the area with the launch of the Great Seneca Transit Network Pink and Lime routes last year. Please welcome City of Gaithersburg Mayor Judd Ashman.
All right, I'm going to try to yell so everyone can hear me, and I apologize to the media that has microphones right in front of me. So today is a pivotal moment in the Lakeforest Mall redevelopment journey. A cornerstone of the Lakeforest Mall master plan, which was adopted in 2021, was a relocated or new transit center. Throughout the public engagement process for the master plan, the importance of transit was consistently expressed by the community, who voiced support for an enhanced and integrated transit center to be included in the redevelopment of the property. Strategically positioned, the transit center serves as a major connection between the up county and the down county. The new transit center will benefit both the existing community and future residents of the redeveloped Lakeforest Mall property, fostering a more urban, walkable, and connected community. The integrated transit center will be seamlessly connected to surrounding land use throughout a network of shared use paths and sidewalks conveniently located near the redevelopment's commercial, employment, and residential areas. The recent approval of the Transportation Development Impact Tax MOU, for which we thank County Executive Elrich and the County Council and staff, created an opportunity for the city to contribute financially to this project, as the MOU provided $4 million for county transportation projects, including the future transit center. Not only does today mark a pivotal moment for Lakeforest Mall redevelopment, which has brought out our city council in force and our city staff, but it marks a significant moment for public transit in our community, moving us toward our goal of being a more connected, walkable, and transit-oriented community Thank you and congratulations to all.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like now to welcome Kevin Rogers, Principal of WRS Inc., Real Estate Investments, who is managing the redevelopment project and flew in from North Carolina to be with us today.
My name is Kevin Rogers with WRS Real Estate. No offense to North Carolina, but actually came in from South Carolina. We are a firm that does real estate development projects. We look for opportunities where there is an incredible mix of raw ingredients, which this has, that needs to be reworked. It needs a lot of effort, and that's what we found here. We're of the opinion that this side of town, this is 100 acres. That's a lot of, you can't see the other side of it. It's that big. It could use a shot in the arm. And we're fairly confident that upon completion of the development, not only will the tide rise for this 100 acres, but the tide will rise all around the 100 acres throughout this side of Gaithersburg. Just some details on the project. Most of the people here know it'll contain upwards of 1,600 residential units, and that's from apartments to condos to townhouses and everything in between. And when I say everything in between, one of the key goals for the city was that this project offer a wide range of price points. So not all wildly expensive homes, not all wildly inexpensive homes, although that's tough to find anywhere these days. So a number of different price points will be offered. Just shy of 500,000 square feet of retail, restaurant, entertainment will be provided. We hope in the next 2-3 weeks we are back here for a groundbreaking ceremony where we'll have wrecking balls out here taking them all down. Everyone get a good look at it. It's beautiful. As you can see, the graffiti has started to accumulate. And quite possibly by that point we'll be in a position where we can announce a number of exciting new, let's call them occupants, tenants, retailers, housing users, with whom we've been negotiating for well over a year, some of them 2 years. A lot of retail tenants who have no presence in Gaithersburg. They're brand new to the city. Grocery store doesn't exist in Gaithersburg. It's an exciting brand. Some restaurants, small theater, believe it or not, and some exciting news on the housing front. As for the transit center, listen, from my vantage point, access is a critical component to any real estate project such as this, and the more access, the better, especially something that allows for kids in the family who are occupants of the 1,600 residential units, employees of all of the places that we have within the development, to give them the ability to easily and conveniently, in what I presume to be a state-of-the-art facility, get on public transportation to go back and forth from home, is an incredible asset for us. And we're very happy that it's an amenity that will be a part of the project. So thank you.
Thank you. Last but not least, please welcome our very own favorite engineer, Montgomery County DOT's Director Chris Conkling.
Well, thank you, and thank you for everyone for being here today. We really appreciate your attendance and interest in this. The Gaithersburg Lakeforest Transit Center is going to be a key node within the Maryland 355 bus rapid transit facility. It may not be obvious, but Maryland 355 BRT isn't always on 355. In this area, the service will use Russell Avenue and will be able to seamlessly connect to this new transit center, which will contain space for 10 different bus bays, which is about 3 times as many as we have today, and allow seamless circulation within the facility, so you won't see the buses driving around big loops like they are here today. And will accommodate our needs for the future by providing capacity for electric bus charging, much better weather protection, and other amenities for the people who are going to use the Lakeforest Transit Center. This is a unique opportunity to enter into a partnership and agreement with WRS, who's been working on redevelopment of this mall site for probably 4 years now. I know we started discussions of where the transit center would be, what it would look like, and how we might acquire this property as part of the mall redevelopment in 2021 as well. So we're really excited to see this come to this conclusion today. I do want to note the work that we've had with the City of Gaithersburg, both at the staff level and with the mayor and council, both on the design, the location, and the funding for this. One of the things that's unique about this opportunity is we will be getting a pad-ready, utility-connected site when WRS is complete with the creation of this land, which is unusual. Most of the time, the county has to go and find the utilities, bring the utilities to the site, grade and prepare the site, and then begin construction. So we're going to have a huge head start on getting this facility up and operational compared to most projects we do, which is a wonderful advantage. I would like to mention the public benefit that this provides. Obviously, those investments that WRS is going to make in preparing this site offset costs that we would otherwise have to incur, and we'll be acquiring this site at slightly below the fair market value of the property, which is another benefit to the community. In terms of investment, this is a major investment using the state's Bus Rapid Transit Fund that was created by the General Assembly about 3 years ago. We're using that money to actually build things and get things in service to the community. So this facility is critical to the 355 Bus Rapid Transit system. It is a location where some of the routes terminate, other routes run through, and it's where 6 to 10 other bus routes will connect with that 355 service. It doesn't work where it is now. It's way too far for Maryland 355, so we needed to relocate this facility. And the fiscal capacity provided by the county, by the city of Gaithersburg through the impact tax account, and through the state of Maryland through the Bus Rapid Transit Fund, give us the financial means we need to move this project forward. I also want to really thank the staff from Montgomery County Department of Transportation, particularly Maricela Cordova, who's our Master of Ceremonies today, who has been leading the coordination of this activity and also the design activity. And we are already at 35% design for this project and look forward to moving into design and construction within the next county capital improvement program, which the county executive will send to the county council in the middle of December, or January, no, the middle of January, accelerating that a little bit. So thank you so much for being here today. We're really excited about the opportunity for a nice new facility integrated into a wonderful new development that's an asset to the county, the city, and everybody who uses it. Thank you again.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you to all our speakers, and thank you everyone for coming out to celebrate with us. This concludes our event, and I will just ask the speakers to hang a little bit so we can take a picture. Thank you everyone, have a great day, and happy Thanksgiving to all.